Hey guys, gsip here, and today I got an absolutely packed update for you guys. Tons of news. Let's get straight into it. So as you can see right here on your screen, guys, we got footage this morning of me going into the park where AlpenFury is still getting worked on and the bolts torqued on the 0G stall. Here's just another view of them working on the 0G stall. You can see they tied off some of the bits because it was misaligned, so they have to keep it in place using some of those giant ropes to hold the track pieces together with the supports. And this was just happening this morning, guys, as I was heading on out. By the way, guys, if you're new here, make sure to smash subscribe, click the like button as it helps me a lot, and we're very close to 500 subscribers, guys. My 500 subscriber special I've already gotten planned, so please, guys, help me get to that goal. As you guys can also see right here, they are working on the top hat of AlpenFury once again. And over here, we have the section of the launch finally opened on up with the lockout fencing, as you can see right there. It seems like there's still some terrain to be finished and finalized below, as there's a gap below the fence where they'll probably put some plants and some greenery. As you can see, the beautiful fencing on the outer layer there with the oak, and then on the inner lock fencing, it looks absolutely beautiful. And as you can see right here, guys, we can sort of see inside of the launch. My camera doesn't do too good of a job getting a beautiful POV of what it looks like, but you can see that inside of there, inside of the launch tunnel, there is a train at the end just before the maintenance track. And they were working inside the maintenance bay on the launch tunnel a lot today. They were working with the carts, putting carts and trains onto there, and even apparently within the past 24 hours they somehow back launched one of them into the station. As you can see currently right now on your screen, there is a train in AlpenFury station that has been thrown back, which I assume to be the blue train. As you can see, a hint of blue at the bottom. So they threw it all the way back and launched it backwards onto the track up into the station, so it is ready to be tested and launched into the launch, which is what I'm presuming they're going to start doing and testing soon. All they have to do right now that vertical construction is complete, is torque the bolts, install the bolts, torque the bolts, fix any misalignment issues, and a few other things like configuring the setup of the launch and things like that. And apart from that, finishing the station, and then AlpenFury is ready to be open. So guys, because they've been making a great amount of progress consistently on AlpenFury, my new estimate is that they're going to be opening in late June. Probably the Canada Day long weekend. Also, you guys can see here them working on the lockout fencing along the track as well, just outside of Guardian. You can see they removed some of the outer fencing there, so we can see the lockout fencing, which actually surrounds AlpenFury's track layout, leading on into the theater area there. Also on AlpenFury station, you can see right there they're putting more side panels up there, more wood side panels that will later on be painted, I'm presuming. And also right here, as you guys can somewhat see due to my crummy camera, they have put another cart on the track, or they're just about to here in a moment, and you will see there are now 2 carts inside of the launch tunnel, and that one still up on the station. So there it is right there, that blue one. And I'm not sure what they're doing with it, but they put it on there, and I missed when they transferred that, unfortunately. It was only 1 hour when I was taking a break, and it happened to be the time that they were putting that onto the track, so I missed the transfer, unfortunately, which would have been some great footage. But here's another beautiful angle, as you can see. Apart from that, guys, on AlpenFury station, they were installing the fire system today, so any fires happen, the fire suppression system will go ahead and put that on out. That's what they were installing today there. As you can see, a bunch of those metal pipes in the roof. There was also this guy over here working on some kind of piping or conduit just near the brakes when you're coming back into the station there. Also, here's some of the construction workers working on some bolts and torquing the bolts there. Also, in the Sky Flyer Loop area, they have now set up a lot of the stuff ready for the Food and Wine Festival tomorrow on June 6th. As you can see, they got the giant stage, they got some seating, they got a little area to sell some food and drink. It's looking amazing, guys. Now, it doesn't go too far back into the Sky Flyer Loop, but we do get a beautiful view of the trains flying by us just to the left of us if you're going to be in there. Also, there's some more scenery hanging around here, as you guys can see. Outside of that area, they have a bunch of these beautiful posts and sort of, I guess you would call it a gateway surrounding these types of things. Now, also on the Sky Flyer Loop, they were also tightening down some bolts as well, doing a lot of work, a lot of torquing, a lot of bolts, a lot of just everything in general working on the track. They're really trying to get this prepared and ready and up and running so it can get tested. because testing will take a little bit of time. But they are making great progress and super fast progress on this, guys. And as you can see over here, also back on the launch tunnel, they're starting to spray paint all the rocks there. As you can see, this guy was spray painting the rocks to be more gray, to match the theme of the entire mountain, which is more gray than red. So apart from that, guys, no sweet and sour sauce updates today, but it seems like they were out of sweet and sour sauce the entire day as far as I was aware. And guys, last but not least, on Minebuster, they have started to work on the uphill climb on the incline part and the decline part, adding some metal rails along there, which means they're getting closer to completing Minebuster and getting that testing started so it can open on up as well. I don't have any footage for that currently, but I will be sure to catch some footage for you guys on this upcoming weekend, Saturday and or Sunday. Alright guys, so stay tuned for that next update. And with that all said, Jesus loves you, and I'm gonna see ya all in the next one. Peace out!